My name is Nandini. Today I am here to read you a story. Do you know the name of the story? The name of the story is Tine and the Faraway Mountain, and it's written by Shikha Tripathi. So we'll start with what Tine believes in. I completely let go of fear of norms and fear of society. I was neither afraid of failure nor dying. I believed in my own struggles and nurtured my natural talent. I improved my weakness, and above all, I always followed my heart. This is said by Tine Min, the mountaineer. Today is a big day for Tine Min. At the age of 25, she became the first woman from northeast India to climb Everest. At 8,848 meters, Everest is the highest mountain in the world. It's as high as 5,000 men, who are 6 feet tall, standing on top of each other. This is the story of Tine's journey, a girl who loves to climb mountains. Whoosh, whoosh. In the Mishmi hills of Arunachal Pradesh, Tine hears a wondrous call from the distant mountains. She was drawn to it, a sound only she could hear. Tine loved to climb. She climbed trees, ran through the jungle, and went fishing in the river. She was as fearless and strong as Naya, her grandmother. If Tine fell down, Naba, her father, would always tell her to get up and carry on. Tine and her younger sister Soni loved eating apples, oranges, and berries from the forest. They spent long days lying under the sun. Ah, Tine would smile. What a wonderful life! But one day, Tine's world turned upside down. There were no schools in Echali, so her family moved to the closest big town, Rowing. There, the whoosh became a faint whisper. All she wanted was to be in the mountains. 10 years later, Tine finished school. The mountain call was strong again. Whoosh, whoosh. To be close to her mountains, Tine applied to be a porter for an army expedition. She would carry heavy loads and march for days, shoulder to shoulder with others. But there was one small problem. Women were not allowed to be porters. But did that stop her? Of course it didn't. Tine dressed as a boy and began working. She'd carry nearly 25 kilos every day. It took a week for everyone to realize that she was a girl disguised as a boy. Tine was scolded for breaking rules, but she could work as much as the boys and knew the route better than anyone. So the officers agreed to let her continue working. Her act would later help lift the ban on female porters. Tine worked hard and became a coordinator, someone who plans mountain trips. That's when she met Dr. Romeo Mehti, the leader of an expedition. I must say that you have all the makings of a naturally gifted climber, he said. You have the build, the strength, and the determination. Now, all you need is technique. Dr. Mehti became her mentor and Tine began her training. But it was when Tine saw The Race for Everest, a film about the first climb of Mount Everest, that she heard her dream mountain. The whoosh became a roar. Climbing Mount Everest became Tine's dream. Finally, Tine left for Nepal. She was anxious but determined. At the Everest base camp, it was the cold and the air was thin. After her training, Tine began her climb with chairing Sherpa. Sherpas are a Tibetan ethnic group living in the high Himalayan regions, and they are known for their climbing skills. The climb was divided into 4 sections, so climbers could rest at different camping points and continue to top over the next few days. By the time Tine and Chering Sherpa reached the second camp, the weather had worsened. But the musical whooshing was also growing louder and hypnotic. "Do you want to go ahead?" Chering asked. "I don't think I will get another chance to do this," Tine said. Somehow they reached their final camp, but the wind blew away their tent and supplies. They found another tent in which they took shelter. No walkie-talkies, no medicine. All Tine and Chering had was a packet of noodles. "Let's share half of it," Chering suggested. "If we make it alive, we will eat the other half." Tine smiled with a determined smile. For every 2 steps they took, the wind sent them reeling back a step. The stormy winds howled, "Go away!" But all Tine would hear was whoosh. With new resolve, they fearlessly began the last push to reach the top. At 10:45 a.m. on May 9, 2011, Tine submitted the highest mountain in the world. The young girl who loved to climb trees had climbed to the top of the world. She had found her faraway mountain and was one with the sound that had called her all her life. Whoosh! She dances with her beloved mountain. Do you want to know something more about Tine? Tine Meena is an adventurer who holds the distinction of being the first female Everester from Northeast India. At Dr. Romeo Mehthi's suggestion, Tine enrolled at the Manipur Mountaineering and Training Association in Imphal. She won a gold medal at the course and another for the best student of the basic mountaineering course at Himalayan Mountaineering Institute in Darjeeling. Tine turned down a well-paid job as a mountaineering instructor to chase her Everest dream. She raised private sponsorship for her expedition. Tine has inspired many youngsters in the Northeast, starting with her cousin Ruby Lombo, a cycling athlete. Tine continues to be a role model for adventurous children. Thank you.